Okay, tonight, what I'm doing is it's a curse jar. It's more basically to remove someone. So the client has a situation at the moment. There's a female who uh, she wants to move out of the way from her ex partner. So what we're going to do is put her in a jar. I have made a little doll baby that's been blessed, and I put lots of things in the head cavity: poppy seeds for confusion, discord, black mustard seeds, and a few other bits and pieces. So I've got the petition, and I have printed out and drawn over. It's an adverse inverted pentagram. So uh, it's up to you whether you want to use this, this part. I want to do this. Sorry for the traffic yet again. I'm using this because of the what it represents to me. I call on the infernal spirits to help me with this working. So I'm placing the petition to the back of the doll, and I'm placing the doll into the pentagram. I'm just folding it over like so. I'm going to bind that with some black yarn, and I'm going to stitch. They always bind away from you if you're doing any negative workings. So basically, I'm saying that. Well, I don't want to go into the details of everything, but I'm saying that she's going to lose everything, relocate. Basically, her world is going to come crashing down, and she won't be with the husband anymore. So I'm going to just say this very quietly into myself. Okay. That is fine. Scissors. Oh, come on. So awkward sometimes to find things. Okay, so I'm going to tie this in 3 knots. Okay, now I'm putting a snake skin around this. And I'm tying it in a knot. If I can, because it's very brittle. Well, let's have a look. See how I can do this without breaking it. Snake skins are good for dominating work actually too. You can put, if you want to dominate someone, you can put a piece of snake skin in your shoe, your dominant foot. But for this reason, I want to dominate her. Okay, it also can be used in work if you want to rejuvenate yourself, because the snake sheds its skin, and it starts again. So it's a renewal. So you can also use it for that, but not for this reason. I'm not doing it for good. So anyway, there's my cleansed out jar, and pop that in. Okay, and we're going to fill with some vinegar to sour her life. So I did burn some incense. It was an offering to the spirits, and I placed the jar over the incense just to, also it helps with cleaning out the jar, and I don't know, I just like doing that. So I'm gonna have to open a new bottle. Oh, that's rising up. Doesn't matter. Okay. So in we go with, I'm going to put in some black peppercorns. Okay, and I'm going to put in some devil's dung. Snake oil, and it's actually serpent oil. Chili. The hotter the better. Some despair oil. Excuse my plastic spoon. Despair oil. So I have prepped all these bits and pieces before I started this working. So the main part of the working is done after this video. This moment I'm just putting together excuse me, the actual jar. This is good for dust, because we really do want mean business with regards to this female. More out of the frame. Sulfur. Okay, and some more mixed. These are chilies from many different hot varieties excuse me, that I put together. And some black salt to darken her life, bring some misfortune. I'm going to put in some poppy seeds. Sorry, mustard seeds first, black mustard seeds. Always make sure it's the black ones. And where are we? I'm going to put in a few drawing pins. I really like using drawing pins. It's a bit strange, I suppose, but 1, 2, 3. I've used 9. Okay, and I have some shattered glass here. That's going in as well. Hate oil. Hex and hate oil. Hot foot. I'm going to do a video on how to make hot foot oil, because I have a batch ready at the moment, and I think it'd be a good idea to make a few of these oils. So what else do I need? Black mustard seeds. I think some doom. If you don't have all this, go with what you have. Black Arts oil is a good all-rounder. It will work really well. Have I got any of it left? I should have. I need to make some more of this as well. So that's Black Arts oil. And the lid wants to go in. Okay. And I'm going to put in some graveyard dirt to symbolize the end of this woman's influence. And I need restless powder as well. Tranquil powder. Where did it go to? There we go. Tranquil powder. Again, you don't need all these things. Just go with what you have and your own will. Right. What else? Some confusion powder. And some of the rush powder in black, or precipitation powder. Okay. I wonder if I Should put anything else in here. Cayenne. A little bit left. Some cayenne powder. There we go. I don't fill it right up to the top because it can blow on you, so be careful. Some knotweed. I'm putting in knotweed because knotweed will stop her getting far in life. To me, now this is to me, everyone else may vary. To me, knotweed it sort of stops people in their tracks and it stops them from moving forward in life. So that's why we're putting in knotweed. Okay, I'm going to put a lid on this. I'm going to say a few things into myself whilst I close the lid. I'm going to shake it. Okay, and I'll be burning a black candle on this. Full 21 days for best results on this one. So we'll move that to the side. I'm going to work on that. So I had a look at it, just a few cards. Now, everyone reads cards differently, so I don't want people coming at me saying that I'm reading these cards a different way and not the right way and stuff. I've said before in these videos, I don't go by the book that comes, the little, what's it look like? I'm sure you know what I mean. You get this sort of thing with a card deck, and I may glance at it and stuff, but I just go by what my interpretation and gut feeling is with regards to these cards, and I'm usually spot on. So, everyone is very different as to how they read things. I really do read into the actual picture. I sort of scry into it, if that makes sense, and I get gut feelings and all the rest. But anyway, so the center card here is the star. The star is, I'm going by the description on the card. That's, for instance, success in all enterprises when near some unlucky events. So the star, basically, it's about things that are great in life. When you wish upon a star, I always think all these things happen and stuff. And I think that being the center card, that is what we're focused on, is taking down everything that is good about this person's life. So I'm taking a look to the left and I'm getting the tower. So the tower, and there's clouds around it. That refers to sickness, and it can mean death, but I'm thinking more about death of a situation. So we have the fox beside this as well, and the fox, again, that's someone that's very cunning in life. The actual description of the card, the fox is close. Sorry, I can hardly see this. Distrust of acquaintances who are seeking to betray you. Distant and anger, basically. But a fox to me is just someone that is quite sly, devious, a taker in life. So I feel that is her. She's actually the fox herself. And then we're going over here and I'm seeing the man, and that is your ex, 100%. And then I've got the rod. That's quarrels, loss, distance and stuff. But when I say the rod, it's about, I always think of beating. Someone's beating themselves up. He's beating himself up over something. Looking at this card spread, I don't think these two are in, they may still be together and all the rest, but I feel that things aren't as rosy in the garden as you may think. There's definitely an issue with regards to this woman. She's to me, she's got a very crafty personality. And I'm feeling that she's also got health issues, possibly health issues, or that could be your husband. It's one of the two, that's for sure. But it's, this card is beside the fox. He is beating himself up over something, whatever that might be. But no, I don't believe their relationship is in a good place, not whatsoever. All that happiness that we see in the star is overshadowed by the surrounding cards. So it's a case of let's just watch and wait and see what happens. I have to state that when people are married, it's not an overnight, or even when people are together for a significant amount of time, it's not an overnight job to break that marriage. How can I put it? A marriage is a bond, and you have to get around the obstacles. Also, there's protector spirits. Everyone has protector spirits. They have spirit guides, guardian angels, if you like. And you have to find a way of getting around all those protector spirits to get to the crux, if you know what I mean. It's not an easy job. A lot of folks on YouTube and elsewhere, they make it look as if it can be done like that, and it doesn't work that way. Again, I state that I think spell work should be layered. And I'm not saying this for gain or anything along those lines. I just believe this is the way you do it. You have to tackle a problem from many different angles. You have to sow discord into the couple's life first. You would let that go for a while. Then I would advise to redo that so that discord keeps coming in. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I think they'll resort back to the situation. You just, unfortunately, sometimes you just have to keep doing spell work. You have to boost your spell work all the way along your path. Let's say the guy comes back, I do recommend that you do boost that working to keep him with you. Don't leave anything to chance. Back it up is what I say, because you don't want that energy to slump. You always want to keep on top of it. And I'm not saying this because I want extra work or anything like that. I'm saying this because that's how I've seen it in the years that I've been practicing magic, the magical arts. So I believe in layered work, and that means, like, for instance, with sow discord through a sour jar. What I've done now is attack her. We're going to attack her by, pushing her out via hot foot, and putting her in a sour jar to sour her life. Just keep sowing discord and stuff. And then a love spell comes in, so that whenever they're having all these arguments at home, he's going to be saying to himself, well, life was better when I was with my ex. I wonder what she's doing now. I wonder how she's keeping. And, that's how it happens. You really, really, really need to think of it like that. Other people may have different ideas on this, but that's how I see it. And that's how you stick down or nail down good results, is by, layering the work and, also boosting the work as you go along. Once your goal has been received, or achieved, should I say, or boost the work, every so many months, because energy, it's hard to really know. I can't be the one to say that it's going to stick permanently. To be honest with you, I would not take that chance. I would just keep on pushing it, pushing towards the goal, and if it be once a year, once every 6 months, boost that work. Even if you do it yourself, at home, do a honey jar or do your sour jar at home. That's basically my advice on that situation. I do get a lot of queries about that. So anyway, I'm going to pop off now. I have a lot of work coming up in the next few days. I have a glamour working for a very nice guy. I have got a better business kind of spell. I'm looking forward to doing that one. I have got, what else have I got? I have a lot more love work coming. Let me think. There's one more. It's in my head at the minute. Oh, slipped my mind. It's probably love working. I've always got breakups. I really love working, and it was something different. Oh yeah, it's a court working that I have to upload. It's for a really nice client. She's a really nice client. So her and her husband are in a bit of a, it's like civil dispute at the minute. So it's going to be it's a civil spell, court spell. But I'm getting a lot of inquiries about court workings, and this may help you, So I'll upload that for certain this week. For everyone else, if I promise you a video, you will get it. And I'm going to bid you good night. So it's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com, or you can find me in the comments section. Everyone, thank you very much. Thanks for everything, by the way. What was I going to say? Yeah, thanks for everything. Thanks for all the messages, the best wishes, and the interest you do take in all these spells. I just want to say I'm blown away by your kindness, and I never thought in a million years that this channel would have taken off at all. So it's still it's still very interesting for me. So it's just, I want to say thank you. So I'm going to say good night before I start to waffle. Good night.